river, we're gonna hear some fun.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Morning Live Show. The live show's podcast and meta content is brought to you every week by these loyal sponsors. McGraw-Webb Chevrolet on the bypass in Camden, Alabama, serving their customers for 30 years. Join the McGraw-Webb Chevy family today. Tucker ATV, Jackson, Alabama, your local servicing Polaris Hustler Echo dealer with an international reputation. CT Ward Power Sports in Camden, Alabama, XL Godfrey Hurricane Boats powered by Mercury and Yamaha engines, your water skiing gear headquarters on Lake Millis Ferry. Safford Trading Company and Safford Equipment under the tower in Safford, Alabama, home of your residential and commercial lawn care bundle bear. Wildlife Management Solutions in Eutaw, Alabama. Let the guys at WMS select the right seed and blends for your soil type. South Alabama Kubota and Reynolds on the Strip in Monroeville, Alabama. Kubota and Skag Zero Turns, the right Kubota tractor for the right price. Thanks for supporting the Gettin' Outdoors sponsors and enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody, and it's cold this morning with my co-host Joe Allen Dunn. Was it cold on the river this morning?
That wind was blowing, and it's nothing but smoke coming off that water out there.
Hey, this is the Gettin' Outdoors live show for Christmas Eve 2022. We are live from the Lawler Timber Company Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. It is 17 degrees outside, sunny, with a northwest winds 15 miles an hour, and that's making the wind chill on the hill 1 degree this morning, Joe Allen. We ain't used to that kind of stuff. No. I can tell you that. But we are here, and we didn't lose. Well, I heard it coming in last night. It came in, and you know what I thought? I thought about a hurricane when I heard that darn wind blowing. I said, "Oh Lord, my light's finna go out. And I ain't even got a candle up in my house." So I wasn't prepared like I should be. But I think the lights saw where Shannon Tucker and them lights went out. Did it go out at your house over in Thomasville?
I'm not sure. I know. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, anyway, y'all be prepared. We'll go over the Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen detail weekend, Christmas weekend weather forecast in a minute. Good morning, Tommy D in Ann Arbor, Michigan. It's pretty cold up there. Paula Lampkin, good morning, my dear. Old Noonan Hall over in Natchez, Mississippi. Miss Jill up in, she's up there where they run the Boston Marathon up there in Massachusetts. B-Dog's in the house. Wayne Edgeworth, good morning, my friend. Is it cold over your way? Jessica Smith, is it cold down there at the beach? Get your bikini on and go on down there and lay on the beach today, Jessica. Wayne and Ashley Mason, good morning, my dear friend. Me and Ashley got a project we're going to work on January. We ain't going to discuss it till January, but we got a pretty big project me and Ashley going to put together in January. Buddy, good morning to you. You ought to be out there with a skipjack head out there in front of your house catching one of them yellow cat. Yep, that's Paula. It did. I swear, it scared me. That wind scared me, but it didn't last that long. I guess it was just when it was first coming in. 54 degrees in Massachusetts. Look at that. It's warm up there. And Grandma Karen, good morning to you. We'll do the weather here in a minute, see what's going on in California. B-Dog said 1 degree wind chill here. He said I'm at -11 with a wind chill of -23. Lord have mercy. Good morning, Heather Gaston Presley. How you doing, my dear friend? I ain't seen you in a long time. Good to see you on here today. Old Robert Earl Woodward, go out there and grab one of them big bass this morning and put it on video. You probably got to break the ice, Robert. Appreciate you tuning in. Dwayne Flott Sr., good morning to you, sir. Leon Andrews, a regular. And there's old Jared Hudson. Jared's got some health issues he's going to take care of today. I hope everything works out for you, Jared, where you can get in them coon woods tonight. It ain't going to be but 14 degrees. Leon says 18 in XL. Hound Dog's on here. Hey, stay tuned, Hound Dog. You see where old Lucas Gibson caught that 62-pounder below the dam. I got a video I'm going to show y'all in a minute. Merry Christmas, Joyce. Wall, good morning to you, my friend. Greg Chance, old Slim's in the house. Shane Jones, I thought you was going to Florida, boy. 16. Oh, he's on the interstate. Okay, good to see you. All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. And we got a lot to go over, Joe Allen. Let's start out with the historic cold. We've already talked about that, but let me tell you, y'all need to really hunker down because we just ain't used to this in South Alabama. No. We just ain't used to it. And next Sunday now, Joe Allen, we have our annual jugging contest, and the long range weather forecast says it's going to be 69 degrees next Sunday. That's New Year's Day. Now, this is a recap of our New Year's Day traditional jugging trip from back in 2000. That's when me and you and Kevin just tore them up on the top left-hand corner. Yep. And then in 2021, I don't know why Scott's in there. He must have just been, I don't remember him fishing. Would he fish with us that day? Okay. Him and Dixie. That was 2021. And then last year, I didn't go 2022, but that's Scott and Travis. And y'all didn't catch no big ones, but you had a good day. So we're going to do it again next Sunday. Anybody that wants to get in it with us, come on. You know, we ain't having no competition or nothing, but we just do a traditional catfish, Miller's Ferry catfish jugging. Jimmy Lawler's going to go with me this year. I'm glad to see he's interested in it. Hopefully, old Shane Jones will come down here and get in there with us. But that'll be next Sunday, and we will bring you all the pictures. Might do some live stuff next Sunday on Lake Miller's Ferry. Now, this week, Scott and Casey got out there. This was this week. It was cold, and Scott wanted some catfish for Christmas. So him and Casey got out there. Now, I'm thinking that Scott was an original member of the Team Dirty Hookers Catfish. They won the thing last time. But I'm thinking him and Casey going to start their own team and going to leave Travis out in the cold. So maybe Shane will get in with Travis and be Team Dirty Hooker, because you have got the jugging contest date set for February the 18th, right, Joel?
Right. That'll be the first one, February the 18th.
February the 18th, and we'll be talking about that a whole lot more. But now, here's what we want to talk about today. Y'all, if you don't know it, I am sitting by a very, very popular man. He is one of the members of the Camp Chef cooking videos. Y'all put out 4 episodes, Joe Allen, and they are very, very popular. So we're putting together a Camp Chef photo challenge. And here's how it's going to work. Starting December the 26th, we're asking everybody to send us a picture of wild game prepared either on a plate, stovetop, buffet photos, while it's cooking, any kind of cooking photo. You can submit 3 photos a month, and please have a brief description of what you're cooking, what the dish is. Recipe is optional. If you want to add the recipe, you're welcome to. Put the county, state, and hashtag it GOCCPC. That way, if you want to see all the pictures, all you got to do is in your search bar, just type in hashtag GOCCPC, and all the pictures will come up. And that's got to be on the photo when you submit it. Photos will be judged by the Camp Chefs. The Camp Chefs will pick their favorite photo of the month, and every month we're going to give a nice prize away. Winner will be announced the first of every month. the top 12 winners of the year, if it lasts a year. At the end of the year, we will judge it for a grand prize of either a Cajun cooker, 4-gallon Cajun cooker, or one of those nice stand-up Blackstone griddles. So get you, while you're cooking Christmas, get you some pictures. And we've already got, I went to Safford Trading the other day and got this is the first month's prize. This is January's prize for the Camp Chef's Photo Challenge. This is a nice griddle set, 6-piece griddle set, and this will be our first prize in January of 2023 for the Camp Chef's Photo Challenge. So take a picture of your dish and send it in starting the 26th of December.
Yeah, the presentation means a lot.
That's right.
And a lot of that when you're setting it up. And me and Todd learned the hard way, because we presented one of ours and on some rice, gravy, or whatever it was, and we had a comment said it kind of looking like a plate of dog poo there. Y'all got to do a little better than that. And we've seen where we made mistakes, and we started working with that and got it a little bit better.
Yeah, y'all have come a long way, but you still got room for improvement.
Oh yeah.
Tanya Ingram, good morning, my dear. Parker Odom's tuned in. Ricky Jones, good morning from Ricky and Debbie from down in Baldwin County. Rita McIntosh, get up in that tree, girl, shoot me another deer. I need a dose of Rita McIntosh killing that deer and chasing it without a gun. That was a great podcast. I can't remember the number. Y'all need to go look it up. Rusty Godboll's tuned in. Rusty, you did a great job last Saturday in Pine Hill, Alabama. You know what I'm talking about. Joe Jones, good morning to you. And man, we got a good crowd on here this morning. Thanks everybody for tuning in. My little buddy, y'all remember Owen Rouse? He is just an outdoorsman. And look at that now, Joe. He was trapping some coons, doing some coon eradication, and he got that old possum. He turned him loose. He didn't kill him. He let him go. But I tell you, that's a darn magazine cover photo right there with Owen Rouse up there in Dallas County. And I tell you what, y'all don't know, y'all, I'm sure all of you saw them, but I just want to showcase these at my official Getting Outdoors pilot, Freddie, sent me. And I'm going to start off with this prize. This is one of the best photos I've ever seen of the Miller's Ferry Lock and Dam and the powerhouse and the J. Lee Long Bridge in the back, and then the old bridge, back there. And I'm telling you what, SJ's cow field right there. But now look at that, Joe Allen. Don't you wish we had a camera? We could just take a picture like that. We could see all the gates open in the lock like that. Yeah. And don't even look like the powerhouse is running. But that is that's from 5,500 feet up. And Freddie, boy, I appreciate him sending this. Now, this right here, I've been wanting to fly the drone over. This is the tree nursery out there on 28 going to your house, Joe Allen, going right between Camden and Miller's Ferry. And you notice up there those round, that is irrigated bare root container pine trees that they're growing there. And they're out there picking them right now. And it is an amazing operation there at the tree nursery right there on Highway 28 in Camden. And I appreciate Freddie sending us these pictures. But now this is the one that caught my eye, and I sent it to S.J. Henderson because this is, and Freddie asked me, was that an ass strip? That, Joe Allen, are you old enough to remember the old drag strip?
No.
That was back in the 60s. Yep. That was one of the most popular drag strips in the Southeast. It was funny cars. It was all kind of cars. On Sunday afternoon, it would be 1,000 people there and probably 100 drag strip cars. Everybody wanted to go to the drag strip Miller's Ferry on Sunday afternoon. That is the old Miller's Ferry drag strip. And some of you are old enough to remember it, I'm sure. I sure am. I spent many a Sunday, me and old Greg Watts and Joe Langford and Guy Wynn and Catfish, and we spent many a day there at the drag strip. in Miller's Ferry. And I guess that's the first time I've seen it ever since then, I guess. But that's the old Miller's Ferry drag strip. And thank you, Freddie, for those photos, because those really brought back some memories for me. Now, here, I hope old Hound Dog's still on here, because I want to show y'all this. I got this. This was yesterday morning below the dam in Miller's Ferry.
62 pounds. PB in the boat. I think I got him, Stacy Gas, and he got off on you. Ooh.
Now that's
a good one.
That's a good one right there, son. Let's play it one more time.
62 pounds. PB in the boat. I think I got him, Stacy Gas, and he got off on you. Ooh.
Now that right there, Joanne, what we hunting for right there. You don't want to eat nothing. He turned him loose, but man, that's fun to catch them big old catfish that. And I tell you, let's see what, boy, we got a bunch of folks commenting on that. Good morning, Tina Foster's tuned in. Old Mike Fuller, good morning, my friend. It's a little chilly here too, old buddy. Noah Foster, he remembers the Miller's Ferry drag strip, Miller's Ferry. Yes, sir. Bunny Bales up in Tuscaloosa. How you doing? Yeah, you've been down to that drag strip a couple of times too, Bunny. Good morning, Jolly Owens. How you doing, my friend? Vance Wood, boy, what you doing sitting by a fire? You need to be out in the woods chasing them hunters. Merry Christmas to you, Vance, and your family. Lou Cobb's tuned in. How you doing, Lou Cobb? Good to hear from you this morning. Merry Christmas, everybody. Gary Dunn's tuned in. Yeah, he ran that old 69 Chevelle SS 396 there, Gary. That old Greg Watts had a 67 Chevelle. I think he had a 427 in that sucker with them dual 4-barrel carburetors. I mean, we used to them cars, them muscle cars were hell.
Yeah, that was the era of the muscle car.
Yeah, they came out with them Hemis. They had them Dodge Hemis. Old Harry Hooper had a Hemi. Yeah, Don Field Pot. You ought to remember that drag strip too. And that was some good times back in the day. It was old boy down in Beatrice, Randall Watson. He had the big iron, and that was the baddest son gun down there. That thing would go, woo, Lord. And that's before they had all them Christmas tree lights and everything. You know, they would flag them. You know, somebody out there flagging them, man. And it was always a good fight down there. And it was always some adult beverages going on. It was fun. That was before the Talladega racetrack was built. That's where everybody came on Sunday afternoon, was the Miller's Ferry drag strip. And it was a whole lot of fun. All right, I think that's all the pictures and photos I got. I appreciate everybody. See. Yeah. That's it. That's it, Joe Allen. What you gonna do? You done sports open today and tomorrow?
Yes.
All right. You got plenty of warm clothes, insulated underwear, and stuff like that.
Plenty of them right now.
Now look at here. What an honor. Look who's on here. Bruce, the Alligator Man Mitchell. Bruce, me and you need to get together, and I need to do a podcast with you. Y'all, I know Swamp People starts in January, doesn't it, Bruce? January the 5th, I believe, the new season of Swamp People. But good morning. I can't believe you in the house looking at TV. I figured you'd be out there kayaking this morning down there in South Louisiana. How cold is it down there, Bruce? But I appreciate you tuning in, my friend. The Reeling Rednecks are tuned in this morning. Floyd Pate, my old buddy Floyd Pate, I bet he remembers that drag strip in Miller's Ferry back in the day. But all right, Dunn Sports in Thomasville, y'all open today and tomorrow. Gift certificates, y'all probably selling a bunch of them for Christmas. But have you got plenty of winter clothes, underwear, hand warmers, stuff like that?
Yeah, we got plenty of that right now. I hope that other truckload of Drake stuff comes in, because I had a lot more face masks, toboggans, gloves, and we'd run low out. We done run out of some of our duck stuff, the duck totes, and we're supposed to get some more of those in. But the little stuff, stocking stuffers, we got plenty of that stuff, you know. knives.
Deer scent, grunt calls, rattling bags.
Yep.
The rut is fixing to start. To start.
And we got a lot of it, and for you fishermen too, we got still a lot of tackle stuff in, a lot of rods, reels. Some of your ducket rods, some of the hammer rods for your people that don't hunt that like to fish. Got gifts of them too, and it's all in. A lot of cross boots because we had a lot of people. They finding them holes in them and where they leaking or where they're getting cold, and we got plenty of them in right now too.
And you don't need to skimp on your boots this time of the year.
No.
You get what you pay for. If you buy a pair of economy boots, that's what you get, a pair of economy boots. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right after a word from these loyal sponsors. Coast to Coast True Value in downtown Camden, a shopping experience you will never forget. Bubba and Joe Allen Dunn at Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama, across from McDonald's. Outfitters for the serious sportsman. Community Neighbor Bank with locations in Greenville, Camden, Pine Hill, and Grove Hill, serving rural Alabama since 1906, bringing you the Gettin Outdoors weather since 2007. West Alabama Land Services, Jason Daly, licensed, insured, forestry mulching, brush cutting, and much more. Plaza Golf Cart Sales in Demopolis and Tuscaloosa, your easy go superstore. Town Country United Bank, Camden, Alabama, proud sponsors of the Town Country United Bank Hunting and Fishing Report every week on the Gettin Outdoors podcast. Lawler Timber Company, Camden, Alabama, family-owned independent business offering professional forestry services and home of the Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. Harris Farm and Marketplace, Possum Bend, Alabama, Park, Laree, Pip, and Hunter, family-grown, family-owned farm fresh produce. Rick Pickens and Game Management Solutions, distributors of high-performance deer nutrition pods, available at Safford Trading Company, South Alabama Kubota and Rental, Gilbert's Country Store, Thomasville Feed and Seed, River Legend Outfitters, and Wilcox Farm and Hunting Supply. No feeder needed. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors. Now, let's get back to the live show. All right, everybody, thanks. Boy, we got a great crowd, Joe. And Bruce Mitchell said, Bruce the Alligator Man said it's 21 down there in South Louisiana. You ain't going to be grabbing no frogs this morning, Bruce. Will Russian, good morning, my friend. Moody Manus, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Mary Margaret, to you also. You could win the race but lose the fight. That's right, Gary. It was some fighting. Go look at that old cat catcher. Hey, Stacy. I'm glad. I want to show you something now. I know you probably done seen it, but while I got the cat catcher on here, I'm gonna show him. I just want you to watch this, Stacy.
62 pounds. PB in the boat. I think I got him, Stacy Gaston. He got off on you. Ooh.
That's the one you let get off the other day, Stacy. Appreciate you tuning in, my friend, and Merry Christmas to you and everybody. Alan Hudson, good morning to you up in Tuscaloosa. All right, let's do the Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen weekend ice cold, historically cold weather report for the weekend, for Christmas weekend, December the 23rd through the 25th, 2022. Today, sunny with a high near 27. Wind chill values between 0 and 10. It's 1 degree right now. Blustery with northwest winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusts as high as 35. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 14 degrees. Y'all better be ready for it now. Wind chill values between 0 and 10. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 20. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 32. Gonna warm up tomorrow to 32. Yeah. Wind chill values between 5 and 15. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour tomorrow. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 16. Wind chills between 5 and 10. Northwest winds just 5 miles an hour. So that wind's going to drop tomorrow night. And then on Christmas Day, all you kids can bundle up and get outside. It's going to be sunny with a high near 38. Now, I told y'all the other night on my Wednesday night show, when I had a motorcycle back in the day, 40 degrees was when if it was under 40 degrees, I wouldn't ride that motorcycle, but I would ride it in 40 degrees. So I'll say 38 Sunday motorcycle riding weather. That's Christmas Day. So northwest winds 5 to 10. So it's going to be a beautiful Christmas day. It's going to be a little cold. Get outside, build you a fire, have a great time on Christmas Day. And then Christmas night, low around 16, northwest winds 5 miles per hour, becoming calm after midnight. That is, you're getting outdoors. Grandma Karen weekend weather forecast for the Christmas weekend. And this is what it is out in California. It's 40 to 58 today. So we are in California, and Massachusetts is warmer than South Alabama today. Mostly cloudy, 0 winds, humidity 92%, 42 to 57, and Sunday 43. Y'all gonna have a warm Christmas in, Grandma Karen, and Merry Christmas to you. And thank you so much for being part of the Getting Outdoors live show every Friday morning. So I tell you one thing I do want to say before we go, Joe Allen. You know, the Alabama Power Company, Pioneer Electric, all our power people, they get cussed a pretty good bit sometimes. Let me tell you what, they ain't getting cussed. Last night I saw where somebody's lights went out for 2 hours and they got them back on.
Yeah.
Now those guys are getting out there in this brutally cold, windy weather, getting in them darn bucket trucks, getting up there. Ooh. So my hat's off to our linemen, and any of y'all that have a friend that's a lineman or know those linemen, y'all be sure and pat them on the back. Let me tell you, that is, we need them this time of the year. And this, like I said, this weather that we're having in South Alabama, we just ain't used to it. We just darn sure ain't used to it. How you doing, Keith Knight? Merry Christmas to you. All right, just one more time. The weather is going to be brutal today, tonight, tomorrow, and then, Buddy said they were working at 2 a.m. this morning. Now, that right there is dedication. And let me tell you, that is, we are, Pioneer. Paula said good, quick repairs, in which we are thankful. That's a rough job in this weather now, I guarantee you. But they don't slack up now. When something like this happens, they are ready to go and they get out there and get it on now, and they know what they're doing. So thank you to all the linemen out there. Everybody be careful. Make sure you got all your pipes dripping, and I don't think the wind. I think we're gonna have some wind, but it's not wind like we not used to. So I think maybe the power issue might be gone, not gone, but it ain't as bad as I thought it might be. So everybody just be ready. Everybody have a Merry Christmas. Joe Allen, you and your family have a Merry Christmas. Appreciate all you do for me all year long.
Thank you, Big Daddy.
Everybody have a safe and warm weekend. Remember, next Sunday, and we'll be talking about it Wednesday night and next Friday morning, will be our annual jugging trip on Lake Miller's Ferry. I know me and Joe Allen and Kevin and Jimmy Lawler and Travis. I'm sure Travis, he'll be Rita, bring your pets in during the cold. And Anthony Greenaway, how you doing in England? We got people tuned in England, Joe Allen. Appreciate you tuning in, Anthony, and Merry Christmas over there. Everybody have a safe and warm weekend. Stay by the fire. Remember now, more than ever, God bless America. Stay warm. Anything else you want to say, Joe Allen, about Dunn Sports? What's your hours going to be?
We're going to be there to 5, and we'll probably be there to 5 Saturday, so come on by and see
You'll
me.
be there to 5 on Christmas Eve if you need some of those last-minute Christmas stocking stuffing gifts at Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Merry Christmas. We'll see y'all next Friday morning. We'll talk about the new year coming up, about ready for 2023. And as usual this time, I usually say, remember what old Big Daddy says? Get outdoors. But today, I'm going to say, remember what old Big Daddy says? Stay indoors this week.
Get by the fire.
See y'all, everybody.
Pap taught me every critter's track and how to set a hair trigger on a trap. He taught me to shoot, scale, and skin and make a snare with a leather strap. He taught me to be a part of the woods and all his woodsy tricks. Said you gotta walk soft on 2 light feet and try not to break no stick.